Namaskar. Thanks to all of you for your kind cooperations. Today our journey is Ketu Dev, the most mysterious planet, most deep-rooted planet, shadowy planet. Actually, the intersecting point of the path of moon and sun where coincides. The left coinciding point is called Rahu and right coinciding point is called Ketu. Today we are more interested about the right node of moon, that is Ketu Dev. Mythologically, when Sabrabhanu Dev beheaded by Lord Vishnu by his Sudarshan Chakra, the beheaded portion fall on the feet of the Lord Vishnu, and it gets the spirituality, blessing of Lord Vishnu. And the upper portion, the head portions, going to the solar system and universal existence is there. Rahu is no doubt intelligence, Rahu is no doubt talent, but Ketu is deep-rooted knowledge. Ketu is intuition power. There is sixth sense within the Ketu, though there is no head. So very interesting, mysterious planet Ketu is. During our analysis, it will come that it is different from other planets. Main thing is that no doubt it will give too much wealth, prosperity, honor, rewards in life, but also makes cutting the life process, blocking the life process, changing the life process. That is also there within the Ketu. That means Ketu Antardosha. Generally, from text, both Mahadosha and Antardosha is very important of Ketu. But for negative influence, Antardosha of Ketu is very much influential in the life of the native. Native may get so much wealth in this time or may lose all his belongings. Native may lose also his job, his professions, his business, everything. But after that, Antardosha, new kind of energy, new kind of wealth, new kind of process for his professions will come to the native. So this is very important. Now, first of all, we are coming to the Kalpurush Kundali. When Ketu is posited in different zodiac sign, how it will giving the impact from first house to 12th house. The main thing is that, in a nutshell, where Ketu is posited, number one, first house, second house, third house, fourth house, fifth house, up to 12th house. In which zodiac sign? Second point. And third point, the Lord of that zodiac sign, how it is posited in the chart, exalted, own sign and friend sign. That will give the result. So 3 points we have to keep in our mind prior to making any analysis related to Ketu. We already told Ketu is the planet of cutting, Ketu is the planet of changing, Ketu is the planet of blocking, that is there. But also Ketu gives deep-rooted knowledge. Ketu gives huge amount of wealth. When Ketu is conjunction with Venus, Ketu is conjunction with Jupiter, Ketu is conjunction with Saturn, giving too much wealth to the native in the present days. In present situation, conjunction of Ketu generally giving too much wealth. If natives, Mahadosha and Antardosha is passing, that are very strong in the chart. This is the basic point. Now, we are coming from the Kalpurush Kundali, every house to be analyzed and every zodiac sign also to be analyzed. After that we are coming to the example chart of eminent persons to make our point more clarity. So today our journey is how to analyze position of Ketu. Sometimes people told Ketu in second house, so the separation will be there, divorce will be there. It is not so simple. It is complicated. Ketu in second house, the couple's married life is very much happier. It is passing. So other chapter, other portion, other couples, they may get negative effect. So not only the position of Ketu, how it is posited, and the zodiac sign Lord, how it is there, and that strength. And last but not the least, on the Ketu, aspect of benefic planet or auspicious planet like that of Jupiter's, like that of Venus, like that of Mercury, like that of Moon, very important, giving tremendous energy. So aspect of auspicious planet. No doubt malefic planet aspect, Saturn, Rahu, Mars, Sun gives some negative impact, but benefic planet aspect giving very positive results. Sometimes told Jupiter Ketu is not good. Jupiter is under the shadow of Ketu. That is not that. When Jupiter is very strong, Jupiter and Ketu is a spirituality, is the intuition conjunctions. So conjunction, we are also coming to that point. So conjunction is very important with Ketu and other planet. Now another question, first of all we have to give answers. What is the remedial measures of Ketu when Ketu is not posited well in the chart? The lordship of Ketu is Ganeshji. Om Gam Ganapate Namo. The simple mantra we have to chant or meditate. Ketu is also the dhwaja, the flag. On the chariots, the flag is there. That may be a spiritual flag, that may be government flag. All are Ketu. So Ketu in our family is the children, the son, and in the animals, Ketu is the dog or near about that animals. So for remedial measures, we have to take care of our children. We have to behave well with our children to get highest efforts. And in our behavioral life with the animals, we should be cordial to that. Feeding the animals, they are very much not getting always their foods. So it is very, not only dogs, it may be cow also. It may be other animals also. There is the shortage of food there. But you can contribute that. So remedial measures is that the behavioral point, attitude point, lifestyle point, and hobby that point. In your hobby, you should not be torturing your dogs. Dogs have a freedom that should be theirs. Your hobby should be very much refined, and always try to make, mainly in Wednesday, the Ganapati Stotram. Just try to listen it or try to read it, Ganapati Stotram, you get the relief from the Ketu. So Ketu Dev is very important planet. Remedial measures is that we are coming to Kalpurush Kundali to make our point, what we want to say, and how it will be analyzed properly. And in the second portion, the conjunction of Ketu. And third portion, the example charts, the real example charts for analysis of Ketu on that chart. Now we are coming to that point. In one sentence, just see, in the first house of Amitabh Bachchan, Ketu is there, personality. Pending karma from previous life also, he cannot get his status, but in this life, he is the famous one. Ketu makes the big B, the great one. So Ketu is the main planet. Now coming to the Kalpurush Kundali. Coming to the Kalpurush Kundali. Here Ketu is posited in first house, second house, third house, and so on, up to this, then 11th house and 12th house. Now, Ketu analysis is different from the other planets. Here, as for example, Ketu in Aries sign, Mesh zodiac sign, Mesh Rashi. So, first of all, we have to take into account what the lords of the Aries or Mesh, that is Mongol, Mars, what the Mars is posited in this chart, that may be D1, that may be D9, that may be D10, and the strength of Mars in that chart, if it is in Capricorn, exalted, or if it is Scorpion sign, own sign, or it is friend sign like Leo, it gives good results. So, first of all, we have to check where Ketu is posited. Is Ketu is posited in first house in Kalpurush Kundali. We are coming to the chart of Amitabh Bachchan as the example chart, where in Aquarius sign Ketu is posited. Here 11 is written. That we are coming. But what is the methodology? Here methodology, Ketu in first house, no doubt, it will give impact on the personality. The pending karma from past life is there, that is not fulfilled in that life. From the Parubdha karma, this life pending karma native have to be performed. Here, we are checking the zodiac sign, that is very important. In our example, it is the Kalpurush Kundali, so it is Aries, no doubt. But if it is others, then that lordship where posited, the position and strength, that is exalted, own sign and friend sign. So we are coming to the next point. Prior to that, when first house Ketu is posited, native personality will be charismatic. Native will be having so much determinations and action in life, since Ketu is posited in the zodiac sign of Aries. That lordship goes to Mars. So Mars and Ketu mixed nature will be there in the personality of the native when Ketu is posited in Aries sign in first house. Native may get so much wealth, prosperity in his professions, in his business, in his talented work, in his creative work. All will be there since Ketu is an intuitive planet. Native may get success, but the strength of the first house lord, here the Lagna lord, should be strong in the chart, and position of the lord also. If Mars is in the Capricorn sign in 11th house, very strong. Mars in the Capricorn sign 10th house, very strong. So that is depends upon which zodiac sign Ketu is posited. Now we are coming to the second house. Second house Ketu. Ketu is the planet of separations. Ketu is the planet of change, block. All are there. So something new chapter Ketu start when Ketu Antardosha will be theirs. Mahadosha also, but mainly Antardosha. Here when Ketu is posited in second house, we have to check what is the zodiac sign of second house. If it is Kalpurush Kundali, then it's Taurus. Vrishabh Rashi. Vrishabh Rashi lordship goes to Venus, Sukradev. How that Venus is posited in the chart, that means in Libra sign, very strong, or own sign Taurus, or exalted in Pisces. Then native gets honor, rewards, family happiness, wealth, all will be theirs. Just by seeing Ketu in the second house and there will be separation and divorce, you cannot say it. We have to check the second house, no doubt, but zodiac sign and the placement of dispositor in the charts. Now coming to the third house. Third house is courage, parakram. Third house is communications. Third house is the power, willpower. Here Ketu is posited. Third house Ketu, this is the first Upachaya Bhav. Upachaya Bhav, 3rd, 6th, 10th, 11th. So first Upachaya Bhav, third house Ketu is posited, Ketu giving good result since it is malefic planets. Now we have to check the lordship. It is the Kalpurush Kundali, Gemini sign, Mithun Rashi, lordship goes to Makari, where Makari is posited. If Makari is posited in Bhargava sign, exalted, very strong, or Makari is posited in friend sign, that may be that of Taurus, that may be Libra, Makari giving good results. So in third house Ketu, when the dispositor very strong in the chart, native gets support of the sibling. Native also makes creative thing. Native may be a great thinker, great writer, great poet, great painter. All are possibles. When in third house Ketu strongly posited and dispositor exalted, own sign and friend sign. Now coming to the fourth house is Cancer sign in Kalpurush Kundali, Cock Rashi. Now here Ketu, no doubt it is the cutting, blocking, changing, that phenomena is there. It is the house of mother, house of luxury, house of comfort, house of friend circle, house of vehicles. In that case, native may get some negative point from the mother care, from the vehicles, from friend circle also. But when the lords of fourth house, Cancer sign moon, strongly placed in the chart, like that of Taurus sign, exalted, or friend sign, Sagittarius sign, very strong, or moon is placed in the Leo sign, friend sign, that is also very strong. Ketu, when fourth house, it is very much, when it is something negative, the relationship with the mother get some extent deteriorated. But if Ketu is positive here with the aspect of benefic planet, like Jupiter posited in 12th house giving 5th aspect on Ketu, or in 10th house Venus is posited 7th aspect on Ketu, then Ketu will be activated. Not only the person, Ketu also makes the other thing detachment. Ketu, one of the main characteristics is detachment. Rahu is attachment. Rahu is materialistic world. Ketu is the spiritualistic world. So when the fourth house lord of Cancer sign moon is exalted in Taurus sign or in friend sign, the native may do something for his mother. Not only that, also for the motherland. Like that of Subhash Chandra Bose, Ketu in fourth house. He gives his whole life for the liberation of his country. Like that of leaders Mahatma Gandhi, Ketu in fourth house. So Ketu not only for mothers, but also for motherland. But we have to check in which zodiac sign Ketu is posited, and that dispositor's strength in the chart and position in the chart also. So this is Ketu in 4th house. Now we have to check Ketu in 5th house. What is 5th house? 5th house generally Leo sign in Kalpurush Kundali. Lordship goes to Sun. It is the house of creativity, creation, progeny, children, wealth. It is the house of speculative business. It is the house of entertainment. It is the house of higher educations. And Ketu is posited here with. In all the significations, Ketu makes interference. If the lordship, that means Sun, as per the Kundali, is well placed in the chart, suppose in the 1st house exalted, or 10th house getting directional strength, or with Mercury in the Gemini sign, Budhaditya Jog, in that case, native will be a creative person, great personality, maybe a great celebrity actor, maybe a great footballer, maybe a great scientist. When Ketu is posited in 5th house and dispositor well placed within the chart, not only the exaltation, own sign, friend sign, but also the position of that dispositor planet. Now coming to the 6th house. 6th house is actually success, profit. It is here, it is there in the 6th house. Raw, green, Ripu. All are there. So native have to be more cautious about the day-to-day duty. It is the house of day-to-day work. Now Ketu is posited here with deep-rooted knowledge native have. In all sections, native may be a great surgeon, native may be a great lawyer, native may be a great astrologer, and Ketu in the 6th house. Second Upachaya Bhav, very strong. Always crack the competitive examinations like educational level IIT, NEET, and job level, state level executive examinations, or also UPSC type of examinations. Native will do the best. Now Ketu in 2nd Upachaya Bhav already told, very strong, give benefit or beneficial aspect to the native. But we have to check the dispositor. Here in Kalpurush Kundali, it is the Virgo sign. Virgo sign, Ketu is very intelligent. In our chart of Narendra Modi ji, the Virgo sign Ketu is posited. So, he is something different about his spirituality, about his day-to-day work, about his success. All are there. So, Virgo sign Ketu is different from the other sign. Now, here in the 6th house, when Ketu is strongly posited and native doing their day-to-day work with hard-working, dedication, discipline life, native may be a great surgeon, lawyer, astrologer, and also may be a great engineer or maybe scientist one. So, in 6th house Ketu, and if the dispositor is exalted, own sign, friend sign, and dispositor well placed within the chart. That means here dispositor is Mercury. Mercury is posited in Gemini sign. That is very important one. Now coming to the 7th house, it is the Libra sign. Sign lord goes to Venus, Sukrodev. This is the house of spouse, house of partnership, house of business, house of diplomatic work. All are theirs. When Ketu is posited, no doubt influence will be there. That will be depend upon which is the zodiac sign is. If it is Libra, in that case, the Venus, why it is posited? If Venus in Taurus sign, Venus in Pisces sign, very strong. Native easily perform his duty for the partnership, for his spouse, for his business, for his diplomatic work. So, the position of Ketu, zodiac sign of the Ketu, and the zodiac sign lord, the dispositor, strength in the chart, and placement of the dispositor, very important one. Now coming to the point, the 8th house of Kalpurush Kundali, Scorpion sign. Ketu, here is the signification planet. Ketu and Saturn is the significant planet of 8th house. 8th house is the house of death. It is the house of stress. It is the house of darkness, house of transformations, house of intelligence work. That means that of type of CID, IB, CBI, that type of work, hidden work is there. Astrological work, occult science, and inheritance, all are there in the 8th house. If Ketu well placed in this Vrishchik Rashi, very strong, Scorpion sign, and the Lords, if Mars well placed like in the 1st house or in 10th house exalted and 1st house own sign, native will be very much intuitive. This is the house of intuition, 8th house. And Ketu having no head, so intuition is the main thing behind Ketu. So native will transform his life by his deep-rooted knowledge and intuition power. And the lordship, the Mars, if Mars strength is there, then Mars and Ketu conjunction result will be coming from that. And where the Mars is posited were also to be considered. So 8th house Ketu, native may be a great astrologers, may get occultist, tarot readers, native may be a great engineer, technologist, native may be a great research worker. 8th house also research work, and Ketu is deep-rooted knowledge. So native may be a deep-rooted research work in his life. All are possibles where the 8th lord, the dispositor, well placed in the chart, exalted, own sign, friend sign, and the position in which the 8th lord is posited, that is also very strong. Now coming to the 9th house. 9th house is actually a house of Devguru Brihaspati. It is the Jupiter's house. Here Ketu, being the spiritual planet, get the cordial environment. So Ketu very strong in the 9th house. But we have to check which is the lord of the 9th house. Here no doubt Jupiter, Devguru Brihaspati will be beneficial. But in different lagna, different ascendant, the 9th house lord may be differ. In that case, the result may also differ. But Ketu is a spirituality. If it is in the Kalpurush Kundali, Dhanu Rashi, and it is Sagittarius sign, lordship goes to Jupiter, then Jupiter Ketu conjunction type of result will be given when Ketu is posited here. The native will be knowledgeable persons. Native will be spiritual person. Native will be learned one. Native will be also in the Ketu makes change, also change his life from the rock to heaven when Ketu in the 9th house of fortune. If native is fortunate, native will get the the goal of life. But here we have to check the dispositors. Now coming to the 10th house, it is the 4th Upchaya Bhav, very strong, Ketu here. If the 10th house lord, if it is Kalpurush Kundali Saturn, exalted in the Libra sign, or in Aquarius sign, or in friend sign Taurus, then native will be in his good profession, career, business, talented work, all of that. But if there is a malefic aspect from 4th house coming to the 10th house, then native would change his profession, would change his business also. So the malefic aspect may also make some problem when coming to the Ketu in 10th house. Generally, 10th house Ketu is very much hard worker, deep knowledgeable, deep communication. But cutting phase, that is blocking, changing, all will be there if malefic aspect from 4th house, posited planet is coming to that one. Otherwise, 10th house Ketu very strong. Now coming to the 11th house. 11th house, highest upachaya bhav. House of success, profit, gain. House of elder brother, elder sister, social circle. All are there here. When Ketu is posited in 11th house, generally the native is the elder son or elder sister of the family. When Ketu is posited in 11th house. Ketu, when posited in 11th house of Kalpurush Kundali Aquarius sign, and that Lord Saturn is well placed in Libra sign or Capricorn or in the friend sign Taurus, native always success in his business, in his talented work, in his creative work. And native become a famous person one. So much celebrity is there, like Sachin Tendulkar in 11th house Ketu. Now we are coming to the 12th house. 12th house is the original signification of Ketu and Jupiter's. 12th house in Kalpurush Kundali, Pisces sign. Lordship goes to Jupiter's. Here Ketu gets the very mild environment for spirituality. Native may get attachment with the charitable organizations for helping the poorest of the poor. Also native may be in the meditation world. Native may be a great guru and connected with the world, other nations also. That is also possible when Ketu is posited in 12th house. Coming to the first chart, Amitabh Bachchan, the great celebrity actor of Bollywood. Not only Bollywood, is world famous media persons, Amitabh Bachchan. Date of birth 11th October 1942. Time of birth 16, that is 4 p.m. Place of birth Allahabad. Now this is the birth chart, D1 chart of great artist, celebrity actors, Amitabh Bachchan. In the first house, Aquarius ascendant, Kumbha Lagna, Ketu is posited. And first house Lord Saturn posited in 4th house in friend sign. So first house and 4th house is linked through the Ketu. So he is doing so much professional ability and famous in his motherland. Since 4th house also is the motherland. And this posited therewith. And the 4th house Lord Venus well placed in the 8th house. So there is the hidden intelligence within the native, the great actor of Bollywood and media also. Amitabh Bachchan, here Ketu is first house. That means in the pending karma, in last life not completed. Last life he could not reach the highest point of destination of life or goal of life. So in this life that is completed. So Ketu in the first house. And dispositor posited in 4th house. And 4th house dispositor Venus also well placed in the 8th house of Virgo sign. So this is the great chart of Ketu. And opposite to Ketu always Rahu is there. Rahu is the people. Contact. So he is the great contact of the people. And in the Leo sign, he is the king of the people. And there is the deep-rooted knowledge in the Aquarius Ketu. So he is a wealthy person. Not only that, the second house and 11th house lord, that means Pisces lordship and Sagittarius lordship, Jupiter posited in Cancer sign and exalted. And that exalted Jupiter giving fifth aspect on the 10th house of professions. Seventh aspect on the abroad, on the other nations. Throughout the international sphere, Amitabh Bachchan is the great figures in his livelihood. And Jupiter main ninth aspect on the second house, wealth, family happiness, speech, all are there. Is a great speaker, Amitabh Bachchan, since Jupiter ninth aspect on the second house. So this is the great chart of Amitabh Bachchan. Now coming to the chart of Sachin Tendulkar, the great cricketer of India and abroad. Here date of birth is 24th April 1973, time of birth 1425, and place of birth Mumbai. Leo ascendant. Leo means Singha Rashi. Leo ascendant. So always have some inherent energy to become the leaders, the Leo ascendant. And that lordship of ascendant lord, sun, is posited in 9th house and exalted. So ascendant lord is very strong. Now today our main discussion is Ketu Dev. Ketu Dev posited in 11th house. So he is always in the success of life. So many hurdles are there, but ultimate he gets success in his cricket careers. Ketu in the Gemini sign Lord Mercury, that Mercury in 8th house. So 11th house, 8th house, that is the one kind of Raj Yoga. Not only that, the Jupiter, the wisdom, the wiseness is there with Sachin Tendulkar, though the Jupiter in Capricorn sign debilitated. Debilitation is cancelled, Nij Bhango Jog, owing to the presence of exalted Mars. So Jupiter in Nij Bhango Jog, that's why so much struggle coming in his life, but he always gets success in his cricket career or also in the other area of life. Nij Bhango Jog of Jupiter's. Jupiter not only the Nij Bhango Jog, it is also the planet, the lordship of 5th house, talent lord. And in the house of talent, Moon and Rahu is present. Moon aspecting the 11th house of success. So all are there in the charts, and 10th house Saturn makes him hardworking, dedicated, discipline, laboriousness, all are there. But highest point is that 11th house Ketu, deep-rooted knowledge of cricket, deep-rooted knowledge of leadership, deep-rooted knowledge of transformations, all are there with Ketu in the 11th house. Coming to the chart of Dr. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam, the ex-president of India and the great scientist, India and abroad, and also called Missile Man of India. Great contribution for the missile technology in India, A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. Deep-rooted knowledge coming from Ketu Dev. Here date of birth is 15th October 1931. Time of birth 1:15, place of birth Rameshwaram. Here it is ascendant is Cancer, cock, zodiac sign. And Jupiter is posited here with being the lords of 6th house and 9th house. Then 6th house and 9th house lord exalted in 1st house, Jupiter. 5th aspect on moon, that is Gajkesari Jog. 7th aspect on triple contact. And ninth aspect on Rahu to control the desire to be controlled by his wiseness, by his wisdom, by his talent, by his intelligence. Now, in the fourth house, Venus is posited in his own Libra sign. So, although he born very poor, but his hard work, his talent, his intelligence, wiseness, he reached the destiny of life and get all amenities in life. And this fourth house is motherland. He did everything for the welfare of our country. Venus Mars conjunction in the fourth house, aspecting 10th house, that is his actual profession. He is hard worker, dedicated leader, great scientist. Now our main concern is Ketu in the first Upachaya Bhav, Bhargo sign. Bhargo Ketu is very intelligent. Bhargo Ketu is deep-rooted knowledge. Bhargo Ketu is spiritualistic. So he is a spiritualistic, knowledgeable person. Great wiseness, wisdom with her went to the first Upachaya Bhav Ketu. And that is spread by the Sun and Mercury, Buddhaditya Yoga. All the third house posited planet aspecting the ninth house of fortune. So he is from the transformation is life, from rock to heaven, going to the hard work, dedications, and the spiritual life. That is the acceptance of Ketu. And not accepted the Rahu's great materialistic world. That materialistic attachment is restricted by the wiseness of ninth aspect of Jupiter's. So Ketu makes him famous. No doubt Jupiter, Venus, Sun, all are supporting planet. But Ketu, the deep-rooted knowledge, the spirituality, makes him the great person, the honorable person of the world.